Hello, welcome to this channel. I am Kouki. Yay! Today I would love to share with you some messages if you've come across this video and you feel like you need certain guidance on your path, or just in general you feel a little bit stuck in your life. In any kind of situation. So I hope this video finds you well and would give you certain insights into navigating your forward pathway. All right. So I would just simply directly channel in the information, the guidance for you, for your highest good and for my highest good, for the highest good of all. Okay, as always. Love, peace, harmony. All right. So that's the intent. And there would be four different groups of messages. So please choose your color. So the first one would be red, the second one would be black, and the third one would be yellow, and the fourth one would be blue. Okay, so red, black, yellow, blue. All right, which you would find the timestamps and just jump to the color that you chose, and let's get started. All right. Okay. So that's for the red one, the red group now. You have been facing quite some financial situations, okay, financial issues, and it's about your family. So if it is something that is about a woman or feminine energies in general in your household, or it could also be in the workplace, all right, but mainly about family. Now, the suggestion here for you, for your highest good, would be to actually look into your ancestral lineage. I know this sounds a little bit but it is there is a cause here. But I'm pretty sure that if I channel this message for you and you actually click into this video and you chose red, it means that you would believe in this. Like, you understand why I'm talking about this, okay? So I'm just gonna keep going then. The reason is that in your ancestral line, there is a woman, she was being treated really badly, okay? So what happened was she was not buried properly, and before she was buried, buried after she passed away, she was burnt to death, burnt by fire, okay? So she had a really horrible experience when it comes to death, and that resulted in her getting stuck in the ethers. Why? Now, the reason that how certain souls are not able to return to the source, okay, to the light, or so to speak, right, is because when they die, they are in the frequency of fear. So that would be hatred, anger, jealousy, all these sorts of fear-based consciousness, fear-based emotions that would cause them to get trapped in the so-called ethers. Okay, now these would then manifest in as this soul, or say this being. Okay, she was not able to get back to the light because of such an experience. This being would try to relive, not in the physical body though, she doesn't have a physical body anymore, but she would, puppeteering through getting into the minds of the ancestral line, people from the ancestral lines, okay, onwards. So this is, if you speak not speak, like, if you are related to the Indian culture is about something like Pitru dosha. Pitru, Pitru, Okay, that's pitru. Basically, in English, it means ancestral. Okay, ancestral. But check it out. It's something about this. Why am I bringing this up though, huh? It's because this particular feminine spirit, she was being treated really horribly and thus being stuck in the in the astral, in the ethers. And what happened is that she, this is quite specific, okay? She made a vow, but more like a curse, okay? A curse for all the men in this ancestral line, in this lineage, forward, onwards to the next generations of her husbands. All the men would not encounter the love of their life and would marry. Maybe they would encounter the love of their life, but they would end up marrying a woman that would cause them have a very unhappy marriage, and also would cause the men to feel trapped in a marriage, and also would feel drained but not being able to get out of the situation. So it's more of like a curse, okay? And what is, I'm actually receiving, okay, I'm just receiving. So what also happens is that this woman, she was a very beautiful woman, okay? She was a very beautiful woman, and she takes pride in her beauty, and she gets herself identified with beauty, okay, beauty. And when she died, she was burned to death, and she has a lot of holes in her body. So it's really horrible. It's really sad for her as well, right? So, but she did not get justice she needed, and so she would then, do all these kind of things to mess up the lineage, to release, or in a way to revenge. Okay, in a way to revenge. So that would result in the entire lineage of men having really horrible marriages, and their wives would usually be emotionally unstable, but they do have a pretty face. The wives would have a pretty face, but they are controlling in emotionally, and yeah. Yeah. So the reason that this story might be related to your situation is because it's something that you have to clean out. You have to clear it. And from what I understand as of now, is that if you want to clear this issue, you might want to find someone, if there's someone of like a priest or someone, okay, to clear it out for you, because it's some kind of a like karmic debt in the ancestral lineage, which is true. I mean, this woman, she got treated like in this way, so it is something that it needs to be taken care of, okay, spiritually. And she loves beauty, and it is actually possible that just to give her certain really beautiful clothes, okay, like burn it, in fire, burn the clothes for her, as like a, to kind of like a, what do you call it, like a to compensation, just to to apologize, really. It's like this, really. Okay, so that's it. I mean, the reason, that's it for the red group, because you might be in a very sticky situation and you don't know how to get out of it, and because it's not things in the physical, it's all in the astral, like it's all in the ancestral lineage. That's why it might not even make sense to you of why it would happen in such a way, like how things could be so weird, or like it's like you can't shake it off. You know what that feeling? It's like one thing you thought it would be finished, and then another thing would just come up, and you just keep you just kind of like in a perpetual cycle of being stuck. Okay, so that's how it might possibly feel like for you. And if that is so, just simply look into your own family tree, your own family line. What did something happen like that? And maybe ask for certain, maybe shaman or psychics to see if they can assist you to clear this out, to even help that lady out, to return to the light. Okay, so that would hopefully, basically, it would solve the majority of your situation with the feminine figure in your household. That would be greatly related to your financial situation. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's for the red one. Now that's for the black one. You're outgrowing something. Like you're on the verge of outgrowing something, but you are hesitant. Like you want to be greater. You want to be greater than who you currently are or you were, but you just feel that anxiety and scarcity in yourself. And that is what you're fearing the most. It's like you want to appear to be a better version of yourself to other people, but you don't feel that in yourself. And so you're trying to act up the courage, but you don't actually have it. Okay? So you are really trying to piece things together, as in piecing an image. Piecing an image to look good, but you don't feel good. And what is actually stopping you from becoming the actual true version of yourself is that you actually have to first accept that you are not perfect, that you are feeling anxious, and that's the truth, and that you are not confident at this point, and so it is, and that you are actually feeling inferior to other people. That be it. Like, that is the truth. It is important to acknowledge that, but not just only taking actions aligning to fake it till you make it. We all can fake it till we make it, but it's also important to acknowledge in the progress of it that, oh, I'm actually feeling really crappy now. I'm actually feeling inferior. I'm actually feeling not enough. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all right to feel not okay. And it is actually a major step when we are outgrowing ourselves. Because self-acknowledgement and self-recognition, these are major steps bringing us forward to self-actualization. You see, self-actualization is not just I'm good, I'm strong, I'm ha ha ha. It's actually the incremental process of I'm not good enough at this point, and I acknowledge how I feel. It is not that I am not good enough. It's that I'm acknowledging the feeling that I feel about myself is that I am actually not enough, and I feel that. But I don't have to be that. There's a difference. But if we reject that feeling that we actually feel within, that I feel like I'm not enough, but I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm enough, I'm very good. You see, that's the rejection. That's the rejection, because you're rejecting yourself. If we ever reject our own feelings, that's rejection. we're not accepting ourselves fully, right? If we have fear, yes, I have fear. I have fear, right? I have fear. But for those who actually do have fear and choose to reject, that's going to be even worse. Because, fear. You see, rejecting fear is also a form of fear. It's only through reconciliation, the reconciliation of oneself with fear would then become fearless. Because fearless is that we acknowledge we have fear, but I choose to take a leap of faith to overcome it. To reconcile with the fear, to look into the fear. And what is the fear usually? Unknown, ? So we then have to look into the fear and thus realizing what it is, understanding what it is, and so we can outgrow it. It is by seeing into the full picture of it, the entire situation of it, only then we can see with clarity. And when everything is clear, there's no more fear because the unknown is now known, right? So it's kind of like if you go into a dark room, you might have certain fear because like, oh my God, would there be snakes? Would there be spiders, right? Spiders. But when you turn on the light, everything is clear to you. You're just like, oh no, this is actually a very beautiful room. Okay, then you would see there's no more fear. It's gone. Because it's known. It's all known now. It's clarity, right? Clear. So yeah, that's for the black color. Group 2. That's group 2, right? Now group 3, yellow. Yep. So you have been. Do you do a lot of computer things? Like look at a lot of numbers and even robotics, programming, sort of something like this, okay? Maybe you're like a programmer, okay? Well, you want to change profession. You want to change profession somehow. You want to shift to another field. I'm picking up fashion somehow. I don't know why. Like you might want to switch to fashion. So these are two kind of like seemingly very unrelated fields, right? So that's the sun. That's the sunlight. That's the sunlight. So you might want to switch to art, fashion, something like this. And you are feeling excited actually, but you're also feeling, how should I put that, like you're feeling little bit, I would say nervous, but you're also feeling not sure. You're also feeling not sure. So basically, if anyone, you're jumping from one field to another, okay, like pretty much unrelated fields, you kind of have to start over again, that kind of feeling. Okay, so this group is for you. So you're here, you're right, okay, you're correct. You're right here. Well, the thing is, what is stopping you though? Like, what is it that you're concerning with? Money. Why? Because you feel like maybe you have, I don't know, because everyone has a different situation. You might have a mortgage, you might have a family that you have to support, you might be short on money at the moment, financially speaking, but your heart says it's that, and you know it. Your heart says that's the path that I want to pursue, that's the path that I actually feel so excited about and I'm so passionate with. So that is why you're kind of like struggling in between money and your passion, right? I think that's the thing. So they're basically struggling between money and passion. Okay, I think this is I'm going to be honest, this is what a lot of people are going through right now. A lot of people, because now we're in the shifting phase of how society is being kind of uprooted, with all the dark matters, okay? And now that people are shifting fields because they were in the state of being kind of like in a survival mode. They needed to make ends meet. They needed to get a degree that could make a living out of it easily, okay? So usually computer science would be the path because it's easy to get money, right? It is true. It is true. Job market wise, it is true. But now that if you already have certain amount of money on hand, it is a very good time to actually take a leap of faith, to follow your heart and to go to your passion path, okay? So be it you actually want to pursue cooking or drawing or fashion, become a fashion influencer, go for it. But you don't have to completely shift. You can just do it step by step. But I feel like, first of all, just acknowledge that I would actually say this message that you are listening to right now, Group Yellow, is just more of an affirmative message for you. That yes, your intuition is right. That is your passion. That's your path. Go after it. Okay, so basically, I feel like that's it. You don't really have much blockage, so to speak. You just need a little push. Like, go ahead. That's it for you. You're good. Okay, you have the plan. You guys are, or you girls are the kind of person that you would plan ahead, and you are quite structured, and you would actually build safety net for yourselves. Okay, so I don't need to teach you or channel any message for you on this part, because you guys are pretty secure in that sense. You guys are very grounded in that sense. And that is exactly why you feel very risky to go into a path that seems to be very, like a very artsy, artistic and fashion thing. It's really different from what you have been doing, because what you guys have been doing is something very grounding, something very step by step, instructional, and also very, just scientific in a sense, right? But you kind of want to switch it now, so it takes a bit of time. You guys are good. Just take your time and trust yourself, follow the path, okay? That's good for you. Now blue. Blue. You want to travel? Do you want to travel? You want to travel. If you want to travel, but what's your why do you need why do you need this? What kind of message do you need for your house good though? Like for travel. No, it doesn't really mean that. It could mean travel. Some of you might might actually want to move countries. You want to travel to another place, or even just a vacation, okay? Like you need time off, like that's all right. But it's like you want to go to a place that would nourish you more. That would nourish you more. I don't know, do you want to go to like Thailand? Because it's more warm and with a lot of fruits. I don't know, like, do you want to go to Thailand? So yeah, you just basically want something more nourishing for you, and you want something that has more freedom. You want something more carefree, a lifestyle that you don't have to wake up every day and just be in the same routine again. And you kind of want to live differently, like a life that you've always dreamed of, but you've never really put it into reality. You've never really worked towards it. And now you were like, I'm at this age now, whatever age you are, okay? I think I should do something for myself. I think I should really make my life more exciting than to fulfill other people's expectations, than to doing what society expects me to do, following the rules. Now I want, quote unquote, you guys, I want to be a rule breaker. I want to break out of the status quo, even if I'm at an old age right now. Okay, some of you might be over 60 years old. And I just want to create the life that I want. Be with the people that I love, or be with the person that I love. Be in a career that I've never thought that I could take on just because people say I could not, or I judge myself that I could not, and now I want to take a leap of faith to actually follow that. Because you have been living in quite a burdening environment. Like, you guys are quite responsible when it comes to your work. I feel like some of you might have worked your ass off, like for the majority, like at the majority time of your life. And now that you just feel like you need a break until forever, yeah, you just need to live your life. Then what is it that you need to hear? Like, maybe it's just this. Maybe you just want something to hear. Maybe you just want to feel heard. That's what it is. Maybe you just want yourself to feel heard. And this is it. Because I'm telling you that I hear you. I hear you. Okay? So yeah. Totally. I support you. Okay? May the universe support you as well. Okay? So follow your heart. Follow your dreams. And be yourself. We only live once, theoretically speaking, but not really. But whatever it is, just go for it and enjoy your time. Okay, or in Thailand or whatever, or Indonesia, you can go to Bali. Bali is also nice. Yeah, enjoy your time there. Cost of living is quite low if you're a foreigner. Yes. So I think that's it for today. The messages are quite nice and interesting. I hope you find the messages resonating, and if it does, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you've received the messages. And yeah, I'll see you again on Sunday. Sunday is the regular day that would post the video. And this time around, the topic is quite interesting. It's a lecture on money. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it as well. And so yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. And ciao, ciao. Thank you so much for your time, patience, and love and support. Okay? See you soon. Bye-bye.